son, I love him, for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Cat dog. I remember that cartoon. I still watch it too.
Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Damn, the Titans don't have the play. They don't have it.
On the ready. Mike, 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
It's gonna be easy. What the heck?
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Hey,
nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. A first down carry for Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And this one complete to Smith. He'll be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to the fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out.
It's good.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for it, both inside and on the perimeter.
Damn.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the first down for Ezekiel.
You ain't going nowhere.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You're goofy. Read that play.
On second down, it's Elliott.
Come on, my
Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Prescott on first down. His throw incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 23-yard line.
Elliott's out of ground.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
What the hell?
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line
This boy
judge.
is trash,
The
man.
throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off the play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second
Elliott's out
because
of
he
ground.
caught it,
Elliott's out
just
of ground.
couldn't stay in bounds. And they get this to Austin. It's a jet sweep.
Trash.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute
That's
remaining in
horrible.
the opening quarter. On third down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Yeah, she going for it. Horrible.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. Now Prescott on fourth down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Kamale Korea. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
Oh, bitch.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take the ball
off so much.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
I hate those shit. I hate that fucking play. No, because it takes the quarterback just so long.
152 fighter.
152 spider, what the hell?
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
Go for
The
it.
Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Does this dude know how to play? I would hack, but it's not gonna work.
On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon
What the hell is he
Austin.
doing?
He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one.
Sit down.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Boy, no, he ain't about that life.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach. because this is what he preaches all the
What's up,
time.
bitch?
Attack at all times
Where
in
you
any
going?
spot on the field, and he
You
likes
ain't going
touchdowns,
nowhere.
not field goals. Now,
You
your
a
field goal
buster.
kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through
You
and say,
always been
okay,
a
don't worry
buster.
about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target. And now it's third down.
Shit, oh fuck. I'm in trouble. Fuck, why the fuck you play?
Throwing, Prescott.
Hit him!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kamale Correa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their run.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, let me see.
The first red zone opportunity for the Titans.
Rush.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Mike 54. I got one. Ready?
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he's got it. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. He's got his target. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Right there.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup 71 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
This is way too easy. We let him score that touchdown on purpose.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this for Derrick
hell no!
all alone. The 40,
No, I'm done.
the 30,
No,
10,
I'm kidding.
for touchdown.
Yo!
Derrick Henry, 82 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated touchdown.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Dallas. 57 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
You're not good, Austin.
All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
He gonna run with Elliott. See? He's gonna run with Elliott. I know that play.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Oh shit, trash.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, Elliott. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. And this is caught. It's Cooper. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Forbath will put this one through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Timeout.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up about the 46-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second down now, it's Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Down. 60 yards.
Yeah, let's get set lunch.
The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They go to Elliott again.
What is he doing?
And he gets this
God.
one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
I'm missing his stick, and he don't even know how to run with him.
10th carry now for Elliott.
Just sit down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You know, despite
keep
the scoreline,
running
I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. And he's able to hook up to Michael Gallup. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line.
I help you.
First down, Prescott. This to Jarwin. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
He's doing a snap.
They'll throw again. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Last week.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll run it with Elliott. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
I can't.
A first down for Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. 3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. They'll run forward with Pollard. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Now here's Pollard, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from a yard out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? Now Forbath for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece.
I ain't even playing no more. Facing that now just to score.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
No, you sound about it.
They'll run it again with Henry. And an alley to run. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
My turn.
Solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
What is this kid doing?
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This is Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He's not even that good.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I'm going for it. 4th and 16, I'm finna hack.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jalen Smith and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
It was a blitz. That's all he's doing is blitzing. My cousin be doing that shit.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This ain't even a good
That's the
game.
way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Check 1, 3. Hey, switch gears.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I know that play.
Prescott on 3rd and goal, and that is incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And Forbath will put this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Yo.
When you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Wow, look at that.
On 1st down, Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Yeah, call that timeout.
2nd timeout now. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Let's go.
They come out here in the eye. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game. And a fair catch
Oh, you
signal
gonna call
for
a fair
and take it
catch?
successfully.
Not even good. You better play like that.
About
They
set for
not
this
good,
next drive
bro.
by the Cowboys offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
Drop
And I
that
know
ball,
that's
player.
counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just
Evans,
lean
come
back
on.
and let them do whatever they want. So
Play
it's a
that
cat
view.
and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure
Sit
can the
down.
offense handle?
We're going to find out. And he's upended after
That's
a gain of
game.
2 out to the 27. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Yep, that's game.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Back to throw. Complete.
Sit
Jason
down.
Witten.
You ain't going
And they
nowhere.
work this well upfield across the 45. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could would you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me When up in a magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Line 36. 12. Bang out.
On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
One left. SOS. Mike.
I know how to break the game,
They'll
watch.
throw on first down with Wilson. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
I did that on purpose.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
They run again on first down, Lynch. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, Wilson. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now Wilson. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Wilson, he'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
I already know how to run with Wilson. It's easy.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things that I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now it's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He can run for it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of
He
relief
wants to run with
all the way
Wilson.
up here in our booth.
That was palpable.
That's not going to get you W.
The friend there.
No doubt about
Wilson
it.
is
Ball
not a
goes
runner.
over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. And they'll run him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
See, he's changing the play because I know how to read his plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard
Look at
line.
this shit, trash.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Trash.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it a second down. Second quarter now from Seattle,
This is
and it is the
horrible.
Seahawks with the football here as they are looking at a second
You
down
don't
and
know how to
6
read
coming
defense?
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
up. On second down, Lynch. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done.
Oh, my God.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than
What
that
just
one.
happened?
And I don't think this was blocked. That's
What
about
just
as bad
happened?
a miss as you can have.
Oh, my
The
God.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
That's going on
That opening
YouTube.
drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going into your defense?
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
My boy Jackson, they
I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth
They
it at
bumped
that
him.
point? Whatever you're going to pick up,
once he gets tackled
to
in
either
the
take
back,
the hit,
he fumbles,
and in this case,
which
lose
is
the football.
good.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Four down, 4 down.
You're in trouble.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And it's a fumble.
How you like that, bitch?
Ravens.
Let's go. Let's go.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Fuck you,
30,
Wilson.
20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach. The offensive coordinator just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
Let's go.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
That's had to fail. Oh, he's
And the
good.
Ravens lead at 7-0.
Wow. Yep, get the fuck, man. I'm finna cut this shit off. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done. That's horrible. You quit doing the second, like, what was that, the first quarter? Or the second? Come on, bro. It's not that serious. Niggas is really quitting.
Camera action, living in a dream. Now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle.
You know what, bro? Go back with Titans.
They tried to knock me off my feet. I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't 8 in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life.
Oh, Cleveland.
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits.
That's horrible.
If you were me, it didn't happen. Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig, had to watch for the Jakes.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Tennessee Titans. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Michael. Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it.
This nigga trash.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I'm gonna do like I did last game.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. 22 yards there, a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot at this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, They might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Here's Elliott. And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Elliott running right. And they'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
So all he's going to do is use Elliott.
Burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down and 4. Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Damn. Fuck, nigga, I feel sorry for your ass. Sure, real ain't it, bitch? Ha-ha.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Uh-oh, you know what time it is? What I play? Over like that. Yeah. It's time for some hacking.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
Yep, look at that, boy.
Dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
70, Indy.
It's too late.
On 2nd down, here's Henry.
It's too late.
He'll have a first down past the 40. A solid
off me,
stiff
bitch.
arm.
What's up?
And he'll
What's up?
finally be taken down at the 18.
Yeah, pussy.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the 2nd level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
All right, thank you.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taking it from 7 yards away, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counterplay in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah. Scarlet 3-4. Yeah.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
He running.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Let's go.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on second down. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the all-pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
As you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the all-pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that one came close to hitting the big scoreboard up there as the fair catch is made inside the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down, it's Henry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
He got it.
This will be caught by Brown. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
He caught the ball. No way. He caught that motherfucker. I'm going for it. Shit, fuck it.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. To throw is Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Adam Humphreys, 83 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
He's doing nothing but blitz plays. I'm reading his defense.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
What the hell am I doing?
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for now more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
27.
Prescott to throw it. And this one incomplete.
That was a pass interference.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
See?
Feels like
That's
they're
a
getting
pass
caught in
interference.
between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another
was
shot
stuck
here in
on
the
me.
first half. But if you don't pick up the
Oh,
first
wow.
down,
Shit.
guess what? You're likely
Shit,
going to
man.
have to.
On 3rd down.
Sit your
It's
ass
Elliott,
down.
and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
You're going to kick it and waste the clock. It's on you. I guess you're just going to waste the fucking clock.
The
fuck
Titans
outta
going to
here.
use the first of their timeouts
You're not good
as they get
anyway.
the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I know what he's trying to do. It's not going to happen. He's trying to bring it down to like 30 seconds. It's not going to happen.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter
Get the fucking
as
ball,
he'll punt
nigga.
it away for the 2nd time. And look at this, it's a
Get the
fake,
fuck outta
but he
here.
will not make the first down marker. That'll be a
Stupid.
turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful.
Stupid.
But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They
See,
have to
because I
prepare.
called a timeout,
Special
so I was
teams,
getting that
they look
touchdown.
like they were educated
I
for
was
that
getting
one.
this. I was
Educated
getting in
on
their
their
head.
toes and getting a
We knew
big
it was a
stop.
fake. We not stupid.
On first down.
Thank you.
Henry.
Yep,
And not much of a
thank you.
hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there.
We
and
already knew
2nd
it was a
and 8.
fake.
The last run
He
good
can't
for
fool
2.
us.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Hold on, no. Go right. Slide right, okay.
On the counter, it's Henry.
There we go.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd
Psych.
down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
That boy thought I was going to
So
go
with
for
2
it. No.
ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. The kick by Joseph is good. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
I'm mad switching and I'm hacking. Huh. Watch. It's going to say his connection going to be up next. Watch.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
I'm going to do something stupid.
This will be taken in at the 1. And they're going to have lousy starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard
I'm going to
line.
hack.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what
Max
I'm
protect.
thinking is that
Max
the
protect.
offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with
What the
them.
hell?
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack
He's
us in the
blitzing.
second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle
That-
any
that's not
adjustments
supposed
that
to
might be
happen.
made defensively. After the
What
loss
the
to
fuck?
start
Oh, my
out,
God.
here's 2nd and 11. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this is going to double their room
Yeah,
to maneuver,
overlane.
able to get it from the 5 to the
I already got
10-yard
broke
line.
lane. I'm done. It's a first down.
On 3rd down, Henry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
That play.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And it is
What the fuck you call that, Madden?
Interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Are you serious? Madden is really broken on both games? FIFA and football? Oh my God. This is terrible. He's running. Did he say target or turkey?
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Told you.
A 13-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much, even one step's enough. Get them moving in one direction, and then come back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for two.
It's game. Don't even get it. Let them get the flag.
And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
This is so horrible. What kind of fucking game is this? Doing the outside
a good
kick
starting
in the
field
third
position
quarter.
as they
Who
come up
does
here
that?
1st and 10 at their own 42. They run the counter. It's Henry, and he'll be put down, losing yardage back at the 40. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill.
Yeah, bye.
Humphreys. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch
Go
and
crazy, go
run.
stupid.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Derrick Henry, and he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
In your face.
Again, it's Henry.
Get off me, bitch.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
2-minute warning.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand.
That's sad. I thought it. Oh, it's only during the 2nd and 4th. Okay.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's not my connection. It's EA Sports. Watch this.
Hey, high 7. Get it.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Nothing wrong.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After the penalty, it's Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain.
It's Elliott. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
47. We know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. Scream.
They play fake to Elliott.
Dumbass bitch.
Flushed out right.
Sit
He may
down.
try and run for this. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down. So here's the 1st and 10 at the 38.
Bitch.
Now Prescott. And
Drop that ball,
going to be
dude.
incomplete. Too tough.
But as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Switch out,
Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Yo, it's over. Because all I'm doing is running.
So 1st and goal,
But I'm not
6
scoring a
points here
touchdown.
would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They run the counter.
See what I'm
It's
doing?
Henry, and that one blown
I'm
up
actually
quickly.
wasting the clock.
He's going to be stopped before
So
he
he
can
can
even get
waste his
started.
timeouts.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They'll give Henry another shot.
There we go.
He is going to be
This
stone
year.
cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Yep, there you
The
go.
Cowboys
Yep.
going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
He's not
This is
thinking.
3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Tannehill.
There we
He
go.
will not be able
It's
to
all
hang
right,
on
it's
to
all
the
right.
contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th
Because if I
down.
throw it to
So
Davis,
decision time now.
I
Because
would
a
have got
field goal
picked.
keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the
Gotta
down
play
and
smart.
distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal,
How
take the
stupid can you
points.
be?
I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a
this shit
field goal
don't
means
end
they
up like
do
the
have a chance to come back and
fuck
win
ass
this
Super
game.
Bowl.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard
With only
line.
5-minute quarters.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out
Sit
there?
down, bitch.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back.
Prescott, you trash.
It didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be
That
loose
nigga
with the
3 for
football
10.
again. You're
That
going
is
to take care of
horrible.
it, but you have to be
You
careful
having a
about
bad
being
day.
too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown.
It's all right. It's all right. It's game.
Randall Cobb, 70 37 yards. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here.
I know what he's doing.
To throw is Prescott. And he's got
That's right.
the conversion good, and we are tied in the
It's going in.
Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
One more, he's out of here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Damn, that boy got 36.3 completed. Damn. Still, man, you got to know how to play with Prescott. Yo, fuck boy, come on, man. Fuck this nigga doing? You bought, oh my God, I'm done. Yeah, 20 seconds. I'm like, what the fuck?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive. Derrick Henry all alone. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown.
No way.
Titans. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Damn.
The decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Never call it 4-4 at all. That would fuck the game up.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tape and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets the right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Just let him run the ball with the quarterback.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Where's the play? Where's the play? Looks like he's giving it to Elliott.
Right there, 54.
Prescott from the gun. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
Kevin Cobb. I think he used to play with the
Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. This is caught inside the 15.
You ain't doing shit.
A big play here for the Cowboys. 53 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Seahawks. This is my favorite play from 2019.
Now Elliott. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a one-score game. And the stop will come inside the 5 and the 4. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll run it with Elliott. And get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes.
You gotta be stupid if you're going for it.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Under 10, under 10, 10. He's checking. Crash.
Come on, man, you got it. 5 seconds.
They'll try and run it in.
Bitch.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time. Why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what,
Yeah,
at least you know what you're dealing with now.
He's
It's a
trash.
different strategy.
He gotta
You
go.
can decide whether you're going to onside
He
kick
gotta go.
or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
Take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
This game. Nah, nigga, this game. Nope, this game.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
What are you doing?
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd
What are you
and
doing,
final timeout.
Oh
As they'll
my
talk
God,
things
are you
over
sick?
prior to this upcoming
They
2nd down play.
dragged Derrick Henry up to that
The
tackle.
drive goes back.
That was not
Now
supposed to
they'll come up on
happen.
2nd and 12. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry.
Bitch.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Come on, Henry, come on.
Pickup of 15 for Tennessee. A solid
You
run
gotta
by
get your
Derrick Henry.
109.
1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the
There we go.
ground. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle. On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
Told you it's easy.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use
He thought he
here in
was
the final
good.
stages.
He ain't good with the Cowboys. That boy ass.
They run the counter. Henry.
Oh, shit.
Derrick Henry all alone.
Damn.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in
Oh,
the final
my
minute,
God.
that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7.
Yo,
But
he
now
played
is
it
when
just
the
like
fun
the Super
begins,
Bowl.
partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point,
Shit.
it's still
Lag.
a one-possession
Oh,
game.
fuck.
Go for 2.
Oh.
You might put it out of reach.
A
Damn.
little decision to be made. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Yo, fuck this game. Fuck this game. What the hell are you called? My
Now he's back
nigga.
out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end
You
zone.
better hear it.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
This game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
Ooh.
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott.
Oh.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
6 for 16.
So it's incomplete. And
Damn.
this one incomplete.
That boy trash.
And all that remains is 13 seconds. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got Ezekiel
Put your ass out of bounds.
18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
You lost me today, buddy.
Drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Take mine.
Prescott to throw.
I know what he's doing. Told you.
Caught by
Yep,
Cobb.
I told you. It's
He'll be
game.
out of bounds
It's
just
game.
shy of the 40. Give them 15 there, and the
It's
Cowboys
game.
have a first.
Go up on him.
One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Nigga.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Yeah, let's go.
By Amani Hooker. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.